Welcome back here. Very beautiful. Continue go to the trip to Australia. I want to share something with you right next to me, and it's the beautiful, beautiful garden, beautiful trees. Imagine to get this guy here, big. It's just beautiful, big, right? And it has these deep, deep roots, right? And this is what's going to happen. We're going to be looking at down to the deep roots of underworld. What are we going to find out here? So here we're going to see at 7 o'clock in the morning that the moon is going to be joining Lilith. It's going to be joining both Liliths actually. And we are going to be going into the underworld, to the shadow, to the Scorpio's energies. Very beautiful energy, particularly we're talking about with Jupiter and the North Node. The one thing it is that Jupiter is about going forward still in Cancer, but he's going to go retrograde. Family patterns, you're going to be making choices, situations, and emotions in there to grow with there. But at the same time, he's gonna go back. That's mean that whatever you do now, you're gonna go have to review it. Okay, so be mindful about all those energies. The sun is going to be at the ascendant. That is going to be where the authority is going to beginning to look more within spiritual the next hour or so in the morning. Um, Still, there is a lot of restrictions. Saturn is still putting a lot of restrictions on it. On us, still have this energy of not now, not ready, still going on. No, that's not it, and so on. And we're going to be seeing that these energies even more about clearing illusions because Neptune still he's at the 41 minutes of Aries, hasn't go back to Pisces, but we're going to start feeling these energies of the Pisces more and more, clearing illusions with these illusions. Last night I was speaking to someone at the camp, and the guy said, you have to accept what is, and it is what it is, and that's what this is. It is what it is. We're going to be seeing it at 8, at 9 o'clock. The energies is going to be rising up, particularly at 9 o'clock. You're going to feel the energy that brews up a little bit, right? We have a Mars at Scorpio. That is the war within the underworld. That is these energies that internally you're fighting for things. You want to fight for some righteousness. You want to be this within you to create the justice. Scorpio is the higher octane of Libra. Okay, so when you take a look, the Virgo, it is about let's organize, let's put the logic. Libra is about peace, balance. But where there is no balance, you have to create the balance, which Scorpio is. And there is always one secret that Libra has to learn from Scorpio, right? Because it's secretivity of the world. And you cannot make a balance if you don't know everything. And this is why today the moon is going to be basically put us there down into the roots. We are going to be looking at into the roots within ourselves. But Mars, he's like, I don't like these roots. I got to see something else. I mean, Mars is still squaring Pluto. Deep transformations has to be in order. A lot of mess is going to be made with Mars has been a Scorpio, but as soon as Mars is going to be breaking down with this squaring with Pluto, I'm actually going to be telling you what this is going to happen because it's going to be taking a while and that is going to be happening on the 8th of October. Until the 8th of October, please stay kind of like grounded as much as you can. Don't do any crazy things. Don't break in anything. Try not to revenge, or keep your anger on your leash in there, because this energy is going to be a very powerful. But in the next hour, you're going to see, you're going to dig in for the reason for this. Where is that coming from? What is that energy that is going to be, because in the next hour we are going to see this very beautiful energy that's going to start rising up within the emotions. It's like, you know what? I gotta feel better. I gotta feel much better within me. I gotta be much better within me. I gotta stop having all this. I gotta go where I need to go. And we are talking about Jupiter trining both Lilith and the Moon together with the North Node. You don't grow up right now in a certain levels. Jupiter is going to say, hey, you're not grown up. Let me go back. And we're going to be seeing a Jupiter going retrograde. He is going to be doing a lot of things for us, but that is going to be preparing us for Jupiter to grow. Okay, preparing us for a lot of things. And at 12 o'clock, we're going to see that energy is that the moon is going to be rising above the event horizon. A lot of the emotions, you're going to bring that up, but that energy is going to be opposing who? Going to be opposing Uranus. Is basically you have to learn that you can't just do your own things. You have to be in an alignment with the cosmic energies, with the universe, with whatever it's out there. Some of the things they've been talking to you, but you what? You did not listen. So this diving deep is going to be taking a lot of these energies at 1 o'clock. You're going to be looking the authority, what you have to make a balance. Very, very, very powerful moment. I mean, this is we are talking about the sun is at 3 degrees. The Pluto is at 1 degree, Uranus is at 1 degree, and now we have pretty much at 1 degree and 29 degrees, 28 degrees, we have Saturn. They're creating a very powerful kite. But that kite, it begins from the top and it's funneled down. But what it's funneled down within you, right, which is you're the authority, you're the one who makes a balance, is going to come up again. So you can be thinking about in the form of a seed. Okay, you put the seed down, energy is coming down within your authority, then whatever you have as environment within you is going to help that energies to grow, to bring it back. Okay, to do a proper energies exchanges with your thoughts, with your families, with your things, with everything that it needs to be with that point. We're using it, the energies that are coming. The moon is going to be bringing that positiveness, that energy that is going to be working with authority and intuition. We are going to be seeing it, but be mindful about the 3 o'clock energies. That is when midheaven is going to be with Mars. That is going to be bringing that energy of you passing that desires, those dark moments within you. Use that energies to see them, but don't acting. Even though the Mars is going to be really pushing you for actions. The proper Mars is going to be using the divine energies, which is there going to be a lot. There is a lot of divine energies that coming playing into. We talk about this. If you see all those green lights, that is where the divine want us to go. Okay, here is Mars right here on the top, and if you're following here on the screen, you see these beautiful yachts they are made. Okay, yeah, all coming to tell us, you know what? Chill out, let it be. All you can control is you. And sitting it within that energy, which is going to be a very hard, because the Scorpio wants to what? Create fight, moral justice. He wants to have his own things. Scorpio also is what? If he might think it doesn't happen, I'm going to be making it happen the good way, the bad way, the ugly way. And take a look within yourself about those Scorpio's energies. You know, it's about you to evolve. Okay, you go in deep to the roots to evolve. Don't act prematurely on those energies, because the moon in the next hour is going to be bringing it everything in a positive way. And this is how it's going to be. Look, we are talking about 4 p.m. Energies. As you see the moon and the Lilith with the inner work, very beautiful, very beautiful. The giant sign here with the North Node, with Saturn and Neptune. A lot of divine energies there going to be coming in from Chiron, retrograde. Healing my own wounds. And healing with those wounds is going to come. In the next hour, we are going to be seeing, that's going to be at 5 p.m. We are going to see Pluto. Pluto is coming on the event horizon. those energy is gonna come out to us to transform and changes. But from where? Within a soul. And we have to look Pluto. Pluto polarity point right now, it is the 2 degrees of Leo. Well, if you go back 1939, 1940, Pluto was at the 2 degrees of Leo. We are facing the opposition within this. We are facing that energy that was back in there. Have we matured over this? Have we been grown over this? Right? And now we are facing a similar things, and that's what the world goes. The thing is how you are going to be overcoming all these issues. Well, at 6 and 7 p.m., the energy is going to be going through Pisces. Of course, you're going to look to the future. You're going to look to the restrictions. You're going to look through the karmic situations. A lot of the things in 3D doesn't work, right? Because Saturn says, like, I don't want you to work on a 3D. If you have not set up your mind properly, if you don't have this, you didn't clear this psychology things, you didn't clear this belief systems in you, I'm going to crush everything. I'm going to suppress everything so we can start building the right thing. Okay, so this is going to be a lot of within that, but in the next hour, we are talking about between 7 and 8, we're going to be facing Chiron. Chiron is retrograde. Healing within you. You need to heal the soul before you heal everything else. Because when you are wounded from emotions, you're hurting yourself and the soul. So now you have to what? Fix the things on the soul so you can fix the things on the body. All right. 8 o'clock, the ascendant is going to be pointing out towards Taurus. You have to look in this energy. You gotta have somewhere, someplace, something to materialize yourself, to live in the material world, to learn the providing, to create a new system of providing. Okay, you're trying to figure out the things that are going. All right, I think I'm back now. Lost the internet for a little bit. Guys, I apologize for this, but it is what it is. I'm out, and sometimes I don't even get even internet up here. All right, 9 o'clock. This is going to be the energies that we are going to look in the soul as what is their value with the universe. What is the situations with this? At that time, also the inner work is going to be connecting with Pluto. A very, very powerful moments with this energy, but again, be mindful about this squaring with Pluto. We're going to see this intensity within us. The question is are we going to be acting on? Because the energy is going to be beautiful to look within your soul. And this is what the energy is going to be looking like. You see all the blue lines? This is a synchronized energies. Those are easygoing. But we have this Pluto, Mars energy. As I said right here, the first degrees of Leo, that's what a Pluto was back in 1939, 1940. Okay, and this is what we're experiencing now. Not to repeat the same things we did it back then. Okay, learning the history from our own selves. And at 10 o'clock and 11 o'clock, the energy is going to be a little bit of calm down. A lot of the things that's going to be actually at 11 o'clock, you may going to feel like the love is not where it needs to be. The love is not what it's so. Venus is squaring Uranus, sudden changes. But is those changes are no restrictions? Those are changes of that intense energy, or those are the changes that you have to be sticking within that yacht with Mars. And what I'm talking about in there, it's currently, if you look, Venus is trying to get you a little bit. There you go, that's much better. So here's we have a Venus. She's putting a yacht towards Saturn. And here is Mars. He's putting that yacht towards. And they have this beautiful synchronized energies here. But if your Venus is acting on that inner work and is acting on Uranus, who is a retrograde, it's like rethink yourself, look within yourself, within you. Okay? Don't act premature, logic, and so on and so on, and to do the right things and understand what is it values in your life, where is the love in your life. But you have to get connecting to your masculine or your feminine energies. And this is kind of like a this particular yacht is very particular because the yachts they have a Virgo side and they have a Scorpio side. In order you to do it, you have to find the balance. Who is going to be the balance? Is the authority. Very particular spiritual events are happening within this. But you have to what? Go deep. Dive deep, and then you have to look that in the next day we're going to have some already the moon, because the moon it's already moving into Sagittarius, how philosophically you are going to be handling everything within you. As the moon is going to be opposing Uranus, she's going to beginning to square Venus. So this is going to be like, oh, the love is not there. That's not what it is. That's not friendliness. And what Uranus says, wait a minute, go back. You're not in the right road. You're not, because guess what? You have to go back. You have to rethink something. You are not understanding the material world. And because you don't understand the material world, you don't have a good relationships. That is a what? Gemini. And this is what Uranus is going to be going into Taurus. But a lot of the people, they acting in the perfect energies that it's right now. And since the moon right now is going to be opposing Uranus, it's going to be showing you what you need to do within yourself, within the duality. Okay? But a lot of the duality has to do with duality of love. But for that, we're going to be talking more about tomorrow. All right, guys. I want to say thank you so much for the click, like, shares, the subscribes. I appreciate your coffee and hope everything is going to be going with you. Much love to you guys, and hopefully see you tomorrow.